considering the victim of the Itaewon disaster, as experts of waste management, we must do our best to prevent various waste disaster in Seoul. So this is my topic. The title is too long because I like to contain lots of content as much as possible for residents and the citizen and government of Seoul. Before presentation, I used only the official data of the Korea and European Union and United Nations. As you know, we must be solved not only the serious environmental problems of climate change and resource depletion for the earth, but the socio-economic problems of the circular economy for human society. As you know, our topic is new waste energy incinerator in Seoul. However, we may be wondering what a waste energy incinerator really means and what roles can play in the circular economy. Theoretically, waste energy incineration is not an optional tool, but an essential tool for circular economy transition, according to the second law of thermodynamics in waste recycling system. My presentation will show you it is not the real situation in the case of EU model. And I will discuss some more additional roles of waste energy incinerator in this presentation. This is the history of the waste management policy in Korea. I like to skip this one because of the professor already explained in detail. So, but I like to explain the one point. This is also some history in Seoul, but I like to escape. One point is the trend of the waste generation and treatment have a two history. Before volume-based waste fee system in 1995 and after 1995. We have a two era for waste management history. So you can see this one after 1995, you can see the data, very steep decrease of the landfill in the front part, but in the later part, very the decrease is in stagnant state. Also, land recycling and incineration also changed like two parts. About 2010, before and after 2010, we can separate some trend. The left side is in Korea, the right side is in Seoul, almost same trend. So 2010 is one of the turning points in Korea, the waste management policy. So now in the Seoul have a very serious dilemma because of the 2026 will be crossed only one landfill used almost 1,000 per day, the waste direct to landfill is closed. Only one landfill, but any other the site we cannot find. Is very serious. So that's why the Seoul government tried to build the new waste to energy facility until 2026. But it's too late, I think. So we have to find some solution. Now I'd like to move to the second chapter. My topic is concentrate to the European model for sustainable and circular economy. So I'd like to explain the circular economy and sustainable waste management. This is one case of the European Union. This was Scotland case. They already make some guideline and also guidebooks for sustainable waste management and the circular economy. So it means sustainable waste management means less reliance on landfill and greater on avert hierarchy. Sustainable waste management in the market and become this circular economy. So this can explain the situation of the European countries. So as you can see in this figure, every 10 years, the landfill decreased so fast, and also some increased of the recycling and waste to energy incineration. So within 2 decades, many countries approached zero landfill. So you can see this is a good model for Korea. So this is the average annual change of treatment rate for recycling and incineration landfill. This is average for 31 European Union's data. This is a landfill, and the yellow color is waste energy incineration, and the green is recycling. As you can see, the landfill decreased so fast, and recycling also increased, and incineration also increased. But this one is the waste treatment technology is a replacement. So the highest increase is the waste energy incineration, and but the material recycling and composting is also increased, but lower than waste energy incineration. But the decrease of the trend is landfill and old insurance for disposal. It's the old types of incineration. So this is you can understand how the trend is changed in case of European Union. So I like to make some graph regression. So you can understand when the 2026 European Union approached the landfill zero. And when landfill zero, the recycling and composting is 65% and the waste to energy is 35%. But in case of Korea, Seoul, you can see this trend. in 2010, our trend is in stagnation. So if we make expanding this trend, we never approach the landfill zero. So this is the lost decades, lost 10 years of the solid waste management in Korea. The government did nothing of the here. So you must remember this trend. So this is very important thing for us. So I make a correlation between waste treatment method, this is incineration and landfill, and recycling and composting and incineration, and recycling and composting and landfill. So you can see that these three graphs, the correlation between incineration and landfill is the most highest coefficient of R square. And also landfill recycling have a high coefficients value, but incineration and recycling is very low. Why? We must think of this one, because incineration and recycling have some independent part, not correlation. They compete with each other. So we remember this trend. Almost half is the recycling and incineration. So I'd like to make some discussion with this graph later. And now I'd like to move the waste energy facility in European Union. This is the highest efficiency and reliable waste energy technology in Amsterdam, Netherlands. They have a long history for incineration, almost 100 years. They have a 4th generation. They increased the technology. But this Amsterdam have a Amsterdam facility have a very nice the emission technology, so very low. As you see in the professor also explained this one. The least emission technology have this Amsterdam case. So as you know, the Amsterdam is one of the best clean air country in the world. So Amsterdam have also some district heating and distribute electric power system in with the waste energy. So they use the heat for local areas, and they also make a smart city. This is very luxurious waste energy facility. It's a Copenhagen case. And also this is the very nice, well-looking, good view of the landmark and tourism destination in the UK, England, London, and Copenhagen, and Austria, Vienna, and also Vienna. So you can understand what performance of new waste facility provide to the residents, and also provide to the city government. Also, everybody want to such this kind of facility for their benefit. So I would like to add some more roles waste and energy facility for circular economy transition in EU. As you see, this is very the most of a country and some municipality interest this sustainable development goal. They want to high score. So every year, the UN published these ranks. So most of the top parties, the northern part of the European countries, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Norway, it's like this. Germany also. Also, United Nations announced the World Happiness Score every year. So they make a link and announced. So what is this? I make correlationships with the waste management indicator, incineration, and landfill, and also recycling. In case of incineration, very high value of the coefficient determination. But in case of recycling, very low correlation value. Why? So we have to know why this kind of data is produced. So I'd like to explain some mechanism between the sustainable behavior and happiness. This is from Copenhagen University and Happiness Research Institute and Danish Ministry of Environment. They explained such kind of mechanism. So this is a mechanism. So focusing on the waste management, there are at least 4 possible explanations for why there is a link between a sustainable behavior and happiness. We have, they explained the 4 mechanisms. Happier people are more likely to engage in waste management and sustainable behavior. And also waste management and sustainable behavior induce happiness in people. And waste management and sustainable behavior improve the environment and civil society. Happiness and sustainable behavior may both be caused by the third common factor. So maybe this is also one of the reasons for such kind of correlationships. So I like to suggest to the Korean Seoul waste to energy a new facility for circular economy. So Seoul government, Seoul metropolitan government announced the new waste energy facility August this year. So they explained like this. This is you know where, so I skipped this one. So I like to suggest finally, this is expected multi-role of new age of waste energy facility for circular economy transition in Seoul. New waste energy facility is inevitably facing the dilemma of time and circular economy transition in Seoul. So we have to make a waste energy facility. And also waste energy facility provide the driving force to improve the quality of life in Seoul. And also regional economic revitalization. And also high efficiency of energy recovery and greenhouse gas reduction. And luxurious multi-community facility for residents is very helpful to the local development. And also the new waste energy facility due to the extra effects on sustainable development goals and World Happiness Score from United Nations. And also sustainable happiness is accompanied by sustainable waste management with a new waste energy facility. I like the additional role of the new waste to energy facility. They Seoul have a plan to build the waste energy facility. It's underground, but the stack is on ground. So stack is not so good view. So I like to suggest some vertical family garden and vertical urban plant factory like this. This can make some landmark of the such site. Also good view. Thank you for your attention.